Oh, cool.
Yippee!
Hello, top 4 Justimon deck profile, only here, okay? On the KNT. Yeah, top 4 Justimon. See, even Isaac knows. Only on the KnTElixar channel, you get the absolute goo that I stole from a Discord server, okay? This is not my own creation. I think the folks over at Digika, they basically came up with the concept. Some guy from Eastern Forum, I was like, oh, I'll just do this. And then, yeah, we were all like, yeah, we just all agreed that this was the best version. Anyway, so we start off with the eggs and we're playing Digimon. Whoa, draws a card when card go in. Why? Because we're playing the only good black bottom end. That's right. We have the Digimon from BT16. Turns out, protection is pretty good, and a free tamer is also pretty good, and 1K is also pretty good. And then we have to play 4 cards of this bozo. I mean, like, he's fine, like, he works. His memory sometimes, you sometimes get the memory. And he searches like half of your deck and then he whiffs on half of your deck. But it is what it is, you know, like, we're working with the bare minimum here, okay? Like, it's black. Like, black doesn't have a good bottom end. But what we do have is premier level 4s. Oh yeah. Draw one sorry. It's not draw one trash. No. That would be good. This is trash one, then draw one. And then you taunt. The taunt is crazy, obviously. Yeah, and then we might as well Dex evolve, so we're playing 2 of the one from trash in case like you get ruin moded, you can promote, die, and then like prevent deletion. It's like, whoa, I beat ruin mode in Justy. That's so cool and awesome. Sometimes you get to actually kill level 4s, and that matters. And then we play 1 copy of this guy, because sometimes you don't get Reboot Blocker, and you sometimes want a free memory. That's it. Is it optimal to play the 1 split? No, not really. I just liked it. It was fine. Then 1 more taunt, just in case you don't have enough taunt. 1 Seraphi, evolves for 3. He does like the bare minimum, but it works. Like sometimes hybrid for game. Very expensive hybrid. 3 cost hybrid. But you know, it's fine. For 5s. Okay, also, all of these ratios are dog shit because you have to fit in devices, which are good cards. Devices are very good. But the cards that enable the devices are also pretty good, so you don't really have a lot of deck space. You just ball, okay? Like very slim ratios, you know, this is like recession season. We work with what we have.
Deck building.
Yeah. Took a page out of Alphamon. Anyway, Cyber Ace, this card is finally like pretty good. Free tamer. Digivolve if you have a tamer, so you don't have to play the tamer. You can just have the tamer out and then get the Digivolve, and then more Digivolve, unconditional. Way better than the EX2 Cybergemon that only like plays Rio. And then the actual good level 5, this card is like what makes the deck like tick. This card's unbelievable. When Digivolving, bottom effect, trash one of your options, the Digivolve 2. The Digivolve 2 on level 5, that's like premier removal. You don't get that in a lot of decks. The second effect, if you have Cyber or Protoform, you get to like place a device from trash. So you basically can like toolbox your devices, and it means that you don't have to like always find them from hand, you just like get them from the trash, so that's pretty good. You can do some cool stuff. And now for the level 6s. Boom! Can we just like pretend that I have 4 of this? Whoa, so shiny and cool and awesome sauce. This is like one of the aces of all time. You become blocker and you're unaffected. That's it. Oh, my bad. You get to trash any delay option. Sorry, any option on. Yeah, 1 option card in the battle area. So any delay, okay? Purges, Last Guardians, boosts, Biting Crush, any heinous option, you can just get rid of it. That's the niche of the deck is that you just fuck over control decks by trashing their delay options. What's the one? Wicked Gods, you know? You're struggling against Millenniumon, boom, get rid of Wicked Gods. But yeah, most of the time you're just gonna go like, whoa, swing unaffected, and then when Digivolving and suspend, then it's like 2 damage, whoa. Whoa, awesome. And then the piece that so the way that they released this deck, we got this first, and then we got this. So for the longest time it was a pain trying to build Justimon. It's fine. This card is like your aggression card. He does a very cool thing of copying your when digivolvings as a when attacking, so you can trash an option, so you get to trash 2 options off your opponent's field to unsuspend. So it kind of kills like decks that like want to just sit in the back. Second attack +1, rush. The rush only matters if you're using Rio's effect. And then just keyword soup like Thresh, piercing, second attack plus. A lot of times you're either going to copy the unaffected effect to become unaffected again in a blocker, so you can like reboot block on the next turn, or if you're trying to go for combo for game, you just like swing 2 checks and suspend 2 checks again. The other thing that this deck has, I forgot to highlight, is that you have like these 2 guys together, they're 5 damage, so you can always like blow up someone's security, because burn 1, check 2, unsuspend, check 2 again, empty their security. The problem is that you don't actually get to win the game off of that, and you have to like get a clean hit. That's like the main flaw of the deck, is you don't get like a clear OTK turn. Maybe one of them will make a black like level 7 that unsuspends, I don't know. And then delays, like you gotta play for these guys, you gotta find Kosuke, and it finds black device, rook device, so that's, you know, it's good. One scramble. People are arguing with me online that you don't need scramble and it's really bad, but let's actually I'll show the combo later. Combo, okay? This deck has combos. I'll show the combo later. And then one protoform. You don't have to play protoform, but it helps like in tighter lines of play where like you don't have as much memory. It's protoform, it's fine. It also helps recycle. Like this deck, because you have like so many limited pieces, just recycling is good. Even if you overflow yourself a 5, it's fine. Now the actual cool cards of Justimon: 2 queen, 2 rook, 2 king, 2 pawn. You're basically like playing chess with your grandpa, but he ate some of the pieces, okay? Like you don't get all of them. There's no knights and no bishops, okay? We're playing like fraudulent chess. So pawn is a passive play, you just slam for 2, draw 1, not bad, and then you can trash something else to gain a memory. Queen is like the best one, -3 and soft spun digivolving. It's basically pause plugin. Rook gives you DP and reboot blocker, and then king is basically how you recycle whatever ones you're missing. A lot of time you're just gonna go like king for rook or king for queen. And the effect is either if you cast it or if you trash it, you get to recycle another one. So you can do like some cute loops where like you can go trash pawn and king, gain a memory, and then king effect, reset queen, then you can like trash queen, DP minus something, and then like cyber X, bring queen back, trash it again. You basically get like multiple procs off of your devices. And then for Tamers, Rio, he got a bit of a glow up. He draws cards now. That's pretty cool. The second effect can come up because you don't need unique names. So if you have like some slop like this, you can just convert 4 random devices into the ace and play it off for free. And then as long as you can make it into this guy, he has rush. So there are corner case scenarios where you actually get to like do the line that Bandai wants you to do, but yeah, Rio just draws cards. He's like your enabler for placing the devices for free. Good stuff. And then 3 of the old man, Kosuke, the super glue. You actually do get piercing block. Well, you already have piercing and you can get blocker, so it's a little bit of redundancy, but it's not the worst. It's pretty good. Mem setter. You can cheat it out for free. It's like, it's the enabler for the whole deck. Now let's go back to scramble, okay? Let's say that you have a scramble, just scramble, and you have scramble set. Let's imagine what happens, okay? So you'll go, ooh, my awesome scramble, and I will play my shiny Doraemon, and then you stack. Assume that this is in hand, obviously. You can stack like any of your missing pieces. So whatever you're missing, you can stack any of these guys. Stack this, you can stack this, right? And it's like, whoa, so cool. So you go play this off a scramble, stack a piece, draw it for turn, and then you go start of main, load this, and then evolve for 2, draw 1, trash 1. Sorry, trash 1, draw 1 because it's bad. And then if you still have memory, you can evolve into like a 5 like this, and then oh look, you get to reset your devices. If you like protoform into it, or like if you just go like this to digivolve something that like you're targeting with taunt, so it's even easier to beat over, and then defeat this. Then you pass over to the opponent. They have to swing. You go counter timing effect, trash whatever like delays they have. Like let's say they have like a training, you get to like grief them, trash their training, and then you get to block their guy. If you have queen, it's even better. This is something that like is actually pretty good. And assume that like you have queen out and they promoted like a random rookie, right? And they have like a body on board. What's like a random guy on board? Let's say they have this, right? Because let me move these down. It's very chaotic. So you taunted this guy. They either promote this guy or they stay in the back. If they promote, then you can trash the queen to target this, so you kill their momentum from nursery and you get to block whatever they swung with. That's why Scramble is really good, guys. Scramble lets you do that. There's no other line of play in the deck that lets you do that. And you basically like get back on board. Is this deck good? No. Is it better with ban list? Yeah. Yeah. Your Imperial matchup is fine. I don't know how you're beating Goblin. I don't know how you're beating Leviathan, but you guys can figure it out in the comment section down below. That's it for the not undefeated, top four.
Top fifth best thing you can do with BT16 Dorgumon.
There are like infinitely better things, but you get to do it in style, okay? And you get to put your Justimon cards.
Can any of those guys pose?
No, they
yes,
can't pose.
but not that cool.
Not that cool. Anyway, this card's really cool.